Hey guys, my name's Alana and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you click that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you like more videos like this. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how I cleared up my acne and what products I use and my daily routine. And I'll also be sharing some tips on different types of acne and how you can figure out what you have. So growing up, I actually got acne like very early on. I think I was like 11 or 12. Yeah, 11 or 12. When I was 12, it started to get really bad. And you know, I was using a bunch of like really bad products, like a lot of Neutrogenas, like really harsh like chemical, you know, like exfoliators and facial creams and everything, because you know I had acne and I thought that it would get rid of acne, and I didn't really know anything about like skincare and anything. I was like 12. Obviously this didn't help my skin, it made it more inflamed. Then when I was 13, I got put on a antibiotic kind of thing called doxycycline, which is a very common like first line of like use for if you've got acne and you're a teenager. So I started using that. This didn't do anything for my skin, so I came off it after a while. It's also not good for your stomach lining as it kind of deteriorates it over time. So yeah, then when I was 14, I decided to go on the pill to try to clear up my acne, and it actually did work. It worked really well. I stayed on it until like maybe 2 years ago, and my skin was like flawless. It was so good. I only got like a couple of pimples here and there, and it was so good, but ended up causing me problems later on with other things, so I decided that I didn't want to stay on it any longer. And obviously when I came off it, within like 6 months my acne came back. Now, I want to quickly mention in this video that there are actually different types of acne, and I wasn't aware of this until a couple months ago. So you have like your general acne that's kind of like hormonal and cystic, and this is where you get like big type of pimples like everywhere, often in like along your jaw line. People usually get it like around their cheeks and stuff, and obviously you can get it in your T-zone, but it's very painful and it could be like very hard to like treat because it also leaves really bad scarring. But then there's another type of acne, and I'm no professional, this is just what I've learnt. There's another type of acne called fungal acne. The actual name starts with M. I think it's called malastasia or something, and I cannot pronounce that name right. But basically that is a different type of acne in a way, where you get like really little bumps all looking the same size, and they're kind of like little whiteheads everywhere. And you can get this like anywhere on your face, but generally if you're in the T-zone where you're really oily, you can get this type of acne if you live somewhere where it's really humid, which is where I live. It is extremely humid majority of the year. It also will come from if you sweat a lot, and this stuff, it will look very like all the little, you know, pimples will look extremely the same, and they often like cluster together, generally around your T-zone, because there's more oil there as well. So the more oil you have, it kind of breeds it even more, and it can spread like really quickly. Often it will be itchy as well. So you'll find that your skin will just be itchy. It won't go away no matter what products you use. So if you try to treat fungal acne with common like acne products, you're not going to get any results. So when I came off the pill, like I was using all these acne products, you know, like topical creams from my doctor and all these things, and it wasn't working, and my face got even more inflamed. And I'm going to be inserting some pictures in this video to show you, but yeah, like my skin was just getting so inflamed, and it was just getting more and more pimples, and I was like, what is going on? So I was using this adapalene gel. I stopped using that. It was prescribed by my doctor. It was making my skin worse, and I was getting reactions, really itchy face, like stinging. It was really bad. So I stopped using that, and I was like, it got to like July of this year, and I was like, I'm so desperate. June or July, I don't know what else to do. Like, I've tried so many things over the years. I've tried everything I could possibly do to try to get rid of this acne, you know, and it's really starting to affect my self-esteem. So anyway, I was on YouTube one time, and I watched this lady's channel called Cassandra Banksons, and she's an esthetician, so she's like a beauty expert. She's done like studying and everything, so she knows skincare really well, and I've watched her channel for years because she used to have really bad acne. And so after like watching her videos, I came across a video with her talking about fungal acne, and I was like, what is this? And I watched it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure I have that mixed with just a little bit of normal like cystic acne, because I do get some big pimples generally around the chin area and like my jawline. So anyway, I did a bunch of research and I came across a website which is really good. I'm going to say the name of it. So if you think you have fungal acne, you can go onto this website. I think it's called Seizure, so it's SEZIA.co. So I don't really know if this is going to actually focus or not, but I'm going to leave the link down below so that you guys can check it out. But basically you can put in the ingredients. So say you're using a moisturizer, you can put all the copy and paste the ingredients into this little box and you press search and it will come up with results. It will tell you whether the product is safe for your skin if you have fungal acne, and if it's not, it will highlight the ingredients that are bad for your skin, or that not really bad but that can cause fungal acne. So this is really difficult task, trying to find products that were suitable for fungal acne. Like, let me tell you, it was quite difficult because a lot of these ingredients that are bad, that I'll get onto in a minute, they're in like everything: skincare products, makeup, you know, makeup removal stuff. So it was quite difficult, but I have come up with a good amount of products I think that could help you guys if you do have fungal acne. So before I get into that, I'm going to quickly go through my own skincare routine that I have come up with now that has basically completely cleared up my skin. So yeah, before filming this video, I actually did do quite a lot of research on different products and what you can mix and what you can't mix. You have to be really careful because with a lot of chemicals you can't actually mix products because you can get reactions. I'm going to try to find a video that Cassandra Banksons has done where it tells you how to layer skincare products and like what products interact with each other and what you shouldn't use together. But getting on with my routine, so something I found out by watching a lot of like YouTube videos basically, and watching a lot of people who were like skincare professionals, like dermatologists, they actually recommend, and this is, if you've like looked into fungal acne, you'll probably come across this, but basically this anti-dandruff shampoo called Niacinamine, which is 1%. This is actually what a lot of people have said to use. I decided to give it a go. A lot of people said to wash your face normally and then to use this and leave it on there for like maybe 5 minutes. For me, 5 minutes, it started to get a little bit like of a stinging sensation, so I only leave it for like maybe like 3 minutes. You don't have to leave it on for long. Like, you basically just wash your face with the cleanser, which I use the Cetaphil cleanser. This one is perfect if you have fungal acne because it doesn't have any of the products, the ingredients in it that can cause fungal acne, and it's also just like good for your skin because it's moisturizing and you can take makeup off with it. You can use it on your face and your body, and it's good if you have sensitive skin as well. So yeah, I really like this stuff. I've been using it for a while. You can buy it and it's actually pretty cheap and it comes in like a massive bottle. So yeah, I use this. I'd recommend this if you have fungal acne. Next, in the mornings, I use this. I don't use this every day. I used this every day for 7 days at first just to get it under control because I had quite a lot of like acne spots. But once I used it for a week, now I only use it maybe like twice a week. Probably maximum would be 3 times a week because this stuff, you really need to do a patch test because you could be reactive to this and you don't want to be like burning your face. And make sure you're not leaving it on for any longer than like 5 minutes maximum. So yeah, I put this on and I leave it on for maybe like 3 minutes in the morning after I've cleansed, maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and then I wash it off. This has really gotten the fungal acne under control. Then the next thing I do is I use the Ordinary's Niacinamine plus zinc treatment. This serum stuff is really good. If you've, there we go, it's focusing. So you probably have heard about the Ordinary brand. They're like really good and I love their products. So I've been using this because this is also really good if you have fungal acne. Zinc in it as well, and zinc is actually quite well known for being good if you have acne prone skin. So yeah, I use this. I don't use this every day either. It says you can use it every day, morning and evening, but I found that when I was using this 7 days a week, my skin started to break out even after a while of using it. So I only use this maybe 3 times a week as well. I just find with my skin it is quite sensitive, so you have to really like test products out and see how your skin reacts to stuff. So yeah, I use that maybe 3 times a week. Then next you'd think that the next step would be like moisturizing, but for me, since my skin is quite oily and I live in a very hot, humid environment, my skin does not really need moisturizing like every day. But if I notice my skin is getting a little bit dry, I would just generally put this Aveeno moisturizer on. This one is also good if you have fungal acne. I've checked it, it's totally fine. And then the next step would be putting on your sunscreen, which is like really important. So I found 2 sunscreens that I really like. So I found this one, which is just like the Cancer Council moisturizer, but it has sunscreen in it. It's 50 plus and it is fragrance free, and this stuff is good, but I will mention that it doesn't protect you against UVB rays. It only protects you against UV. So I have almost finished this bottle. I probably won't use it again because it doesn't protect you against the UVB, and where I live the UV gets up to like 11. It's really high. So yeah, but this one is totally safe if you have fungal acne. It's Australian. It's being tested by the Cancer Council, so that's really good, and it supports the Cancer Council research, so I like that. It's also, so this one's fine if you have fungal acne. This one that I really like, this is my favorite. It's the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body and Face sunscreen. I was just about to say moisturizer, but I don't think this actually has moisturizer in it. But it protects you for 2 hours. You can go in the water, it's lightweight, and this one is 50 plus as well. And this stuff, you put it on and within like 5 minutes you don't even feel like you have sunscreen on. I use this on my face, on my neck, on my arms, because every day I put sunscreen on basically all those areas to protect myself. And it's really good if you're wearing sunscreen every day, because like this will prevent you from aging a lot faster, because like being sunburned or even just having exposure to sun and the UV and UVB rays, that's actually what causes you to age a lot faster. So you want to be really careful with your skin, especially if you're using products like the Niacinamine and stuff. These things are like chemical exfoliants. They're exfoliating your skin, which means that the top layer of your skin is going to be a lot thinner, and you don't have as much protection. So a lot of those like acids and those products are going to tell you to wear SPF. So 100% you should be wearing SPF. So yeah, I use this. This one is 100% fine if you have fungal acne. This is my favorite one. I've been using it like every day recently. It's really good. So that is my morning routine. Then at nighttime I basically just do the same thing. I wash my face with this, and then I use a retinol gel. This one is called Differin. It's actually like a US brand, but you can get it here in Australia. You have to get it by prescription. This stuff is really expensive in Australia. I do not know why. Like in the US you can get it for like under $20, and here it's like ridiculously priced. I do not know why. But anyway, this stuff has made like a really big difference in my skin. So it's a Differin 1% gel. This is a retinol gel, and it actually has like adapalene stuff in it too, so it's kind of like an antibiotic, but you put this on your skin. I do this after I wash my face, and your skin has to be like 100% dry before you put it on. So then I put this on. So yeah, this has helped me massively. Like I've seen major results. Like I said, I'll be putting pictures in this video, but this stuff really gets rid of scarring. If you have any acne scars, it evens out your skin tone. Your skin's really soft, because basically what retinol does is it like regenerates your skin cell turnover, so that your skin is kind of rejuvenating itself and like shedding skin kind of like quicker. So as you get older, this slows down, which is why you have wrinkles and age spots and stuff. So this can prevent wrinkles as well, and it's also used to treat acne. this stuff is so good. It's so expensive, but this lasts for like 6 months, like one tube of this, so it's kind of worth it. So if my skin is feeling really dry after that, then I'll just put some moisturiser on as well. I like to put the moisturiser on after. You can do it before, it doesn't really matter. And then the last thing that I want to mention is that if I have like big pimples or spots that like are coming up, to get rid of them, I just use the salicylic acid. So this one is the... Is it gonna focus? This one is the Revolution brand one, and it is 2%. I don't know whether you could put this on your whole face. Do not take this as my advice. I've never done that because my face would react. When you're using things like retinoids and like acids and stuff, your skin will be a lot more sensitive, so you really have to be careful what you're putting on your skin. So yeah, but I only use this if I've got like spots on my face, and this works so good. I put this on like in the morning, like after I've done all my skincare and my sunscreen, or at night even. And literally like the next day the pimple is like almost gone. It is so good. You don't have to buy an expensive brand, like this one works just fine. A lot of people say this is like a ripped off version of The Ordinary, but honestly it works just as good. So yeah. Then in regards to like some extra things that I do sometimes, this is really gross, so I'm sorry about this. I've had this for ages, but I use this pink clay facial mask by Sunscreens. So this one is like a natural brand. It's like a face mask. It's almost done. It's like pink, obviously. And yeah, I put this on. I don't use this that regularly. Maybe only like once a month I put this on. But yeah, this really helps just to like get rid of any like scarring you have, or like if you have some acne spots. Like say my face looks like it's reacting a bit, like I'm getting a lot more acne, then I will use this. So now moving on to the last bit of this video, I'm going to go through a couple of products that I will recommend if you have fungal acne. I'm not going to be going through all of them. I will list everything down below so you can check it out. So I'm going to start with actives. So in regards to like actives, which are like chemical exfoliants, the thing, like I said before, I use niacinamine, Differin gel, which is basically just a retinoid. Another one is another vitamin A product is Tretinoin, which you may have heard of, but you need a dermatologist to prescribe you that, so it is a bit harder to come across. And then salicylic acid would be another one. In regards to moisturizers, so like I said, the Aveeno brands are really good. This one is safe for fungal acne. Another one I found was the BIODERMA sensitive cream, so that one was really good, and it didn't have really any products in it that was gonna any ingredients that would cause fungal acne. One of the like ingredients that people say causes fungal acne is glycerin, but you cannot buy a moisturizer or even makeup without glycerin. Like glycerin is in everything. It's like a binding ingredient, so you're not going to be able to get away with not having that in it. So yeah, you basically just have to ignore that. But so in regards to sunscreens, like I said, this one is really good. Cancer Council one has been approved. I checked that one. There was another one which is a Neutrogena zinc sunscreen. It's a mineral sunscreen, so I forgot to say this has zinc in it, so zinc oxide, so it sits on top of your skin, which is like, it sits on top of the layer of your skin, and so when the sun shines on your face it reflects it off. But this one is actually what you call a chemical sunscreen. This one goes into your skin absorbs it, and then when the sun kind of hits your face, it kind of reacts once it's been absorbed. So you have to like put this on like an hour or 2 hours before you're going to go out in the sun. A lot of people say this is not as safe for your skin, and that if it goes into water, like into the ocean, it can cause problems. So I really think that this one would be better to use, which is they're called mineral sunscreens. But yeah, so the Neutrogena zinc sunscreen, I tried that one. I didn't like it because it made like a really noticeable white cast on your face, and it was very thick and hard to rub in, and even with makeup over the top it just looked really oily, so I don't really recommend that one. But that one is like fungal acne approved kind of thing. So in regards to makeup and makeup remover, I had to go through a lot of different websites to find some makeup products that didn't have like ingredients that would aggravate your skin, so it was quite difficult. But in regards to like makeup primers, the Benefit Pore Professional Primer is a great one to use. The e.l.f. primer, any of the e.l.f. primers, the brand DB Blur Primer and Pore Minamising Primer have worked really good, so I use that one. Beauty professional, I'm no dermatologist, so this is just me trying to give you advice on what has helped me. So that is basically it. I hope that you found this helpful. I'm going to put the whole list of all these products down below. I'm going to put the names of the ingredients you should avoid on the screen. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll also link those videos that I mentioned down below so you can check that out, because obviously a professional explains it way better than I do. So thank you for watching this video. Please let me know down below if you have acne and what you've used and what products you like, and you know what your journey has been like. So yeah, I'm gonna make an updated video at the end of the year, talking about like how the Differin gel is going and what my skin looks like. So yeah, basically at the moment my skin has like cleared up like completely. I have a lot of scarring, so basically all of these red marks are scarring, but in regards to like my skin, it's looking like really good, considering that I used to, you know, have quite a lot of acne. So yeah, now I'm just trying to get rid of the scarring, but yeah, a lot of the products that I just mentioned, they actually help with scarring as well. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day or night or whenever you're watching this, and please make sure you subscribe and like this video because that would help me out a lot. Hope you guys are staying safe, and I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!